Fat Man! Fat Man! Fat Man! What's up, Lucha Maniacs? It's been a while since I've done a live one. We're going to do about a half-hour live show. See what we got in here. We got Wiki Bobby. Joe Hersky, what's up, pal? Jets, mess, what's up? Oh, the real Triple H. Bob Hutchinson, what's up? I get your joke there, Triple H. I'm watching you, boy. I'm watching you. So what's everybody been up to? I missed the AIW show last night. Totally forgot about it till it was just a bit too late. Matt Higgins! Matt Higgins was out at Jamie's today with the American Luchador slinging plastic, amongst other junk. Got me a new shirt today. Biggie, Biggie, can't you see? Sandman is always awesome. I remember the conversation me and you had with him, Joe, outside of the West Side Bowling in Youngstown. Was that 2 years ago now? Jesus, where's time go? Sandman was drunk. It's my dude, though. He's one of my all-time favorites. Totally missed it. Jay Lethal was there, too, last night, right? Oh, was it? Yeah, 2023. It's been a while ago, Joe. Because they only did 2 of those West Side Bowl shows. Yeah, I really wanted to meet Lethal. I've met Sandman now, I don't know, 35 times. But I missed the boat on that one. Me and Mrs. Luchador was having our fish fry at the Saxonheim Hall, which, by the way, was very good. Speaking of good, we're going to get into food here in a minute, boys and girls. And I guess she was looking at Facebook. She's like, AIW show tonight? And I'm like, I totally forgot. I'm a horrible human being. But, yeah, we were out South Amherst and then into Lorraine. And let me tell you something, Lucha Maniacs. Who out there likes chicken wings? More importantly, who out there don't like chicken wings? Because then you got a problem. I got to watch the AIW students pull the ring out, and the building with Sandman giving his comedy. Did you record any of it, Joe? That's what I start doing at these shows. I'm going to stop watching so much of the show, and I'm going to just have to interact with the fans more, and then any talent that I can interact with and just have fun. You love chicken wings, Bobby. Who doesn't love chicken wings? I'm going to tell you about a spot. Now, the Lucha Maniacs out there. Oh. Dun, dun, dun. I got a delivery. So, I got a message probably, I don't know, about a month ago. I was live in a moment with him. One of my buddies might have recorded. I hope so, Joe. That'd be epic. So I got a message about a month ago on TikTok, right? And anybody that does TikTok videos and is considered, I don't know why, to be an influencer, you get wild messages. I get offers for all kinds of things. So I'll be honest with you. I initially seen the message and I was like, oh Jesus, who's trying to gas me up? I clicked on it and read it. I'm like, okay. So I went and poked around a little bit. I'm like, okay, maybe it's legit. And I'll answer the guy. His name was Nico. Super nice guy. So sometimes it does pay to answer. So Nico wanted the Lucha Maniacs and the American Luchador come out and check out this wing spot out in Lorraine. We're talking back and forth. And I'll be 100% honest with you. He offered to pay for my food. And I told him no. Because I'd rather pay for the food. Which I did. And I don't regret it at all. Not only that, they went above and beyond with other things as well. I'm telling you, I love boneless wings. It's just me. I'm not a bone-in wing guy. Don't have anything against them. We'll eat them. But I think they're for the poors. But they have those too. So after our foray into Jamie's this morning, we went over to Detroit Wing Company. They only have one location here in Ohio thus far. Hopefully they bring one into Cleveland. Talking with Adam there. We were there till 11. You love other bones in your mouth. Only if they belong to you, Triple H. Place is awesome. Amazing. Awesome. For a limited time, they have 99 cents boneless wings all day, every day. Detroit Wing Company. Wings, wraps, salads, sandwiches, and tenders. You should go check them out. Anybody, check them out. Mr. Higgins was there. I'm going to tell you, Mrs. Luchador dropped some in here. We had plenty of food, and I thank Adam, and I thank Dan, and I thank Nico. You guys are awesome. Food was awesome. Love it. So the Luchador, you know how the Luchador is. He goes in there and order our food. And Wes was with us as well. He ordered his food, and then Mr. Higgins ordered his food. So I pick items based on. I almost want things to be bad, not to shit on them, but then I can make faces and everything. So the first thing that stuck out to me, they had a creamy dill wing sauce. I'm like, it's going to taste like pickles and mayonnaise. That's thought in my head. This has absolutely become my favorite. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not bullshitting. Whoever come up with this at Detroit Wing Company, these are what I brought home. See, it's a creamy sauce. I'm gonna eat what? Oh, they're hot as hell. Let me see. I don't know what they do to them. They are fucking amazing. I'm telling you. You have to go to Detroit Wing Company, boys and girls. If you're in Lorraine, it's where the old Super Kmart was and Myers is now. I know my boy Chris lives really close to there, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, on the way out the door, they gave us cookies. I ain't even tried it yet. What's this? Oh, another tenders. Amazing. Absolutely, Joe. And no, I don't want food for free. I made it abundantly clear to these guys, but then they hooked this up on top of what I bought, which they didn't have to do, and I told them so, and I appreciate it. This is their garlic parm on French fries, and the Luchador's a big garlic parm guy. Is my hair so long that it is sticking down between my eyes through my mask? Even we got these at noonish today, reheated. They're still fucking amazing. That's right. Matt Higgins pointed out something good. We already come up with a plan. I don't like eating on the air, guys, but I'm gonna nibble a little bit as we're doing this. But I'm gonna shout out Detroit Wing Company. You guys are fucking amazing. I don't pay attention to things because, well, I'm the American Luchador and I don't have to. I'm assuming. I haven't done it yet. Mrs. Luchador says they have an app. So as we leave that area, like our hunt at Jamie's, we can go ahead and pre-order our food. She put them in the air fryer. They're amazing. And it's exactly 12 minutes from Jamie's there. That way, by the time we get there, stagger in, we can have our food, sit down and eat it. And Mrs. Luchador got a raspberry lemonade that they in-house make. All their sauces are house made too, especially this dill. I gotta eat another one of these, boys and girls. I don't care. I hear some weird sounds behind me somewhere. This is the wings, baby. I like boneless. Try their bone in if you like. Oh, my hands. That's my fault. They're very good. Those chicken tenders. I don't know if Matt, did you grab one of them chicken tenders or no? I know Bobby with an eye got 2 of them. Bobby with an eye loved them. But I want to give another shout out to Nico, Adam, and Dan. Detroit Wing Company. Actually, I had to go back on my TikTok because I realized I'd forgot a 0 in the address because I might be part Mongoloid. But it's amazing. Check them out. You got the sandwich and boneless, and he had the whiskey bourbon sauce. Gave me some of it. Very good. Highly recommend it. If you're in the Lorain area, check them out. Hopefully they add another location. Was talking with Adam there. I guess they're originally going to go into where 16-bit was in Lakewood, from what I understand. But it didn't work out, so they got that location. If Adam, Nico, or Dan is watching, hey man, there's a couple spots on West 25th, which is in close proximity to the American Luchador. I'm just saying. So, Joe, what kind of food truck does your friend have? Please tell me it's tacos. Or pit beef sandwiches. Well, what you guys are answering, I'm going to keep eating. So how's Night Dragon feeling? Look at that dill sauce. Brisket and burgers. Joe, you got my number. Send me that info. Mac and cheese. I'm about to be really sad here. I am looking in this box, and I have the very last creamy dill boneless wing. It's going to be the last one that I go back out there, boys and girls. Oh, creamy dill boneless wing. Now that breath in your knees hurting, have you been out trying to walk any? You got to get healthy. This is coming from me. The American Luchador, maybe, we're going to get into the American Luchador business here, too. I do see a hair. I know I'm not crazy on my playback monitor. I'm seeing a hair floating in my mask. Detroit Wing Company. Purple H is being mean. A couple doctors already went to. That's what he's getting into, Joe. Matt Higgins, Joe Hursky. whoever that Jim Ross character is, emailed me. A few other people. The WWE is flirting in dangerous territory. Is ready to get a cease and desist. I was about to be driving a couple new cyber trucks, and I don't even want one of them some bitches because I think they're ugly, but it's just out of spite. Hello, Warcraft, Ohio. How's everything out in North Homestead? WWE, I got wind of it originally from Mr. Higgins. And then Joe's hit me up. We all know it's Chad Gable, and it's pretty fun. Actually, I'm really enjoying it. We got caught up on our WWE, and they basically ripped off the American Luchador, which thank God is copyrighted, but I wish they hadn't looked, because they were alluding to it to begin with. I'd rather they full bore put some shit out that was American Luchador. So, I mean, I ain't trying to be one of those get rich quick guys, but I'm going to take the WWE's money for fucking stealing my character. They've took a replica mask of mine, added some wings to it, American in the middle, and they got our boy Chad Gable dressed up in it. I really wasn't a fan of Chad Gable, but I'm digging this gimmick. I don't know, maybe it's because of Luchador, the American thing. I mean, I wish they'd called him the American Luchador. They're calling him, what is it, Luchador Grande? I mean, I've considered, and what I've actually said in my shows more than once, that people will say Nacho Libre and I'm Nacho Grande. I mean, I don't know. If I had WWE lawyers, I might be able to get a gouge in there and get a couple bucks out of them. But thankfully, the American Luchador has it copyrighted, because they's ready to piss all over me. Luchador Americana is what they're calling him. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm almost 100%. I don't have that trademarked, but that's American Luchador in Spanish, just in case, because it's backwards. So I might still be able to sue them. WWE, you're on notice, girls. Nacho Bel Grande, Triple H, you couldn't afford a Nacho Bel Grande. They don't take EBT, son. I'm going to need royalties. I'm going to have to reach out to them. I'm going to have a few more garlic parm fries. Michael Dawkins will do. True, those bitches are like $8 now. You're a poor Triple H. He's the gimmick attorney. I'm going to get on that dude. Thank you, Joe. I see Joe text me. Would you text me that or about your food truck, your buddy's food truck? Because I will definitely check that out. And Mrs. Luchador no longer works at the bar where she used to serve the poors on Saturday nights. You text me the food truck, I'll check it as soon as I get off the air. But yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Seriously, on a serious note, Detroit Wing Company, very, very good. Go check them out, boys and girls. I mean, I'm not shitting on anybody or anything, but I'm going to tell you the truth, because I always tell you the truth. I hate to quote that jobber with the name CM Punk, but you can stop me when I'm lying. I don't know if any of you guys have been to Wingstop. I have tried Wingstop 2 different times, 2 different locations, 2 different times a day. Both experiences were horrible. Joe, did you already order yours? That's a good idea too, Christopher. Wingstop seems to be like everybody's go-to as far as quick, fast food wings. 2 different experiences. Your first row. I got to get onto that as soon as I get off the air. I'm not shitting on them, because I don't like to shit on anything, even if it's bad. But both experiences were bad. This experience was great. Food was great. 99 cents boneless wings. I mean, I can tell you what I've tried. Boneless wings, chicken tenders, chicken sandwich. I often said that Chick-fil-A's sandwich was God's chicken. I might stand corrected. Whatever it is that this place, Detroit Wing Company, marinates they're for sure their chicken tenders and their chicken sandwich in. It's pretty goddamn good. Premium balcony last week. They're pricey, but they have seat service for drinks. As soon as I get off here, I will do that. I'm gonna text Fuck Money Fossil and see if he's down. He's been busy too. He's at the Xenia toy show dealing with the pores. He was here in Cleveland last weekend. Didn't even get to see him. Becky's Creamy Discharge. They do not have that sauce. No, nobody wants that sauce. Speaking of which, where's old Becky? Becky! Oh, there she is. Oh, Quasimodo, I love you. She's still the women's champion. Look, I gotta wash my hands, boys. Well, I gotta wash my hands from touching this. They're talking about your creamy discharge there, Blumpkin Becky. Mm-hmm. It sure is creamy. Mm-hmm. Get out of here. But the other thing I was going to talk about, it's food related as well. So you'd think the American Luchador, after eating his weight in boneless chicken wings, would be done for the day. But Bobby with an eye looks over at me and he says, "Hey, Luch, are you down for a big old wiener in your mouth?" I said, "Am I? 24/7, baby." So we left Lorraine, drove back into Cleveland, and hit up Glizzy's. I haven't posted the video yet. Hello, Jennifer. Have you seen my... Inside my mask is greasy. Oh, wait a minute. I got a piece of chicken in here. Oh, would you look at that? Damn, that breading's good. God damn, it's good. Let me see if there's another piece in there. Come on now. Give me another piece of bread. There's got to be something in here. There's bread. I squat over the bucket every morning to make the base for that cream. All right, Bumpkin Becky, you're about to get nuked. Check out Detroit Wing Company. So we run back into Cleveland to go see my boy over at Glizzy's. I'm going to go ahead and ruin it for you. I already dug it out. Later was now. It's so goddamn delicious, I can't wait. So I run back over to Glizzy's. I got the quarter pounder, foot long, all beef. Listen to this, boys and girls. Wrapped in bacon. With bacon crumbles. With bacon jam. Cheddar cheese. And Glizzy's amazing cooked onions that he still won't give me the goddamn recipe for. I thought we were better than that. I'm not going to compete against him. I'm just going to make me a pot of him at home so I can eat him as onion soup. The chicken I was pulling out of my mask, Jennifer, was the creamy dill from Detroit Wing Company. Really, really good. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm honest with you, want to lick what's left of the sauce out of here. But I think that's some poor taste. But once the camera's off, I probably will be... It's really that good. You and Tony should check them out. Oh, we got 6 minutes. That's all my other Lucha Maniacs want to talk about. I'm going to go downstairs and take a shower, even though Cripple H still don't take a shower. Last time that son of a bitch took a shower was... Let me look. Hold on, I got it on my phone. Today is March 29th, 2025. See, Cripple H shower schedule. September 16th, 1998. Oh, I might as well do this while I'm on the air, too. This is one of their... Once again, thank you, Adam. PB chocolate cookies. So, oh, Hill Cena. Actually, I love it because you know. All right, I'll go with this. We're gonna try this cookie too, boys and girls. Let's see. These are stuffed. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Look at all this stuff in here. Let's see. I gotta message Nico. I don't know. Are these house made as well? They are crumbly and they are delicious. Jesus, man. All right, stop. The cookies are great. Got me. I'm gonna become the spokesperson for Detroit Wing Company. God damn it! Stop. Stina Hill. I see your comment too, Wiki Bobby. Stina Hill. I think it's fucking hilarious. We were talking about this today, me, Wes, and Matt. I equate it, and they equated it as well, to when the Hulkster, or as I call him, the Huckster, the absolute worst gimmick ever, turned heel in WCW and joined the NWO. Or, well, they were the outsiders and then become the NWOs. These people are losing their fucking collective minds over this shit. Cena, as a person, I respect that dude 110%. That guy, on a serious note, I'm not shitting on him. He has granted more Make-A-Wishes than anything. And, you know, that takes a lot. This dude's a multimillionaire. He don't have to do this shit for these kids. And at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter if he does. But he does it. So I respect that. As his character, as it was before, after he was no longer the prototype and, you know, he become the chain gang soldier, sort of like that. That was sort of funny, the white boy rapper thing. And then when he become, you know, the modern day Hulk Hogan, I was like, this dude sucks dick. Literally. Horrible, sucks. Oh, the bat? Yeah, that was brutal too. But I'm digging it. Everybody losing their collective fucking minds over Cena becoming a heel. Pretty fucking funny. I dig it. We got caught up on AEW. We've been slacking for a while, me and Mrs. Luchador. There's a lot going off. There were some trade shows at work. Both of us work, lots of work. And my company put on, 2 different trade shows here locally. So I didn't have a lot of time. We got caught up on wrestling. Oh. I'm not sure who this new, goddamn, I can't remember his first name. He's the Vanilla Kid. What's his name, Joe? From Ring of Honor that's now in AEW. Last name Christian, or he goes by Christian. I can't remember his first name. Vanilla something. Jon Moxley with the spike bat. Oh, yeah, and we've been watching a lot of Deal or No Deal Island, which is now over. Mrs. Luchador, I can hear it. I can hear it. You're not watching AEW right now, Joe? I know my boy Chris. If Chris is still in here, he's watching it. Yeah, no Deal or No Deal Island. We're finally finished with that. But Mrs. Luchador, right now, I can hear this horrible shit. Oh, I thought you was an AEW mark, Joe. What? Mrs. Luchador is watching this other horrible reality TV show called The Traitors. Jesus Christ, I watched half an episode and I want to off myself. I'm swamped with work too. I work 30 hours like Triple H. You ain't worked at doing nothing. God damn. If it wasn't for Wiki Bobby, you'd be homeless, Triple H. I'm gonna eat a couple more fries, even though it's in poor taste. Well, because they taste great. No, that's... Man, you really stopped Joe because of that? Oh. Well, Joe knows, as most of you in here do. I don't shit on anybody who's really like, but well, no, as I call him, the jobber with a name. I never was a big fan of him. I know Joe is. So I respect your decision, Joe. Garlic parm. All right, I'll stop eating, guys. You probably don't want to, bad enough when you watch one of my videos, I'm shoving food in my mask. Let me see, is there any... See if I got... Oh. Nope. Let's see what else I can find in here. Declining your interest? I don't know, man. Joe, I really... I still lean more towards AEW, 110%. Me personally, sort of sucks that one of my favorites now, Penta, is now in WWE, but at the same time, good for him. Hoping to ride this out for a few more years. You know, he's getting a little long in tooth. Make some bank. Oh, you just finished it? Well, who was the goddamn... Did the traders or the real people? I don't even know. They got traders, and you explained the whole concept of the show to me, and it's very confusing. Most all those reality shows are confusing. But, well, you know what? You know what, Joe? I'll give you that. I agree with you that on 110%. Because, and don't hate me for this, because I'm just being honest. I got back into the whole wrestling thing. The only thing that was WW brand that I enjoyed was NXT. When Hunter was running it. WWE at that time, SmackDown Brawl, my opinion solely, was totally unwatchable. Stone Cold fucking garbage. I know you're a Roman guy too, so I'm not trying to gouge at you or any of the Roman fans out there. Not a Roman fan. Not at all. People want to shit on The Undertaker. The Undertaker was already long in tooth when he'd only wrestle once a year. Roman's a very young man still yet. She won't be on the show. She has her own mask and refuses. Mrs. Luchador don't want to be on the airwaves. So I was more towards the AEW, and I still am. I like their style of storytelling better, which is very sporadic, and I like their matches better. Fan of the characters. Yes, I agree with that. That's why I'm happy for and sad that Penta, one of my all-time favorite characters, is now in WWE. His brother Reyes soon be joining him. Good for them. I hope they make fucking bank and maybe get a few more years out of their career. That's what I want to see for them. I hate to give WWE money. I truly do. But I gotta get. I know they already have a Penta officially licensed mask. I have his AAA one. Then I have a ring worn one up there. But I have his officially licensed AAA Venom mask, and the other one is like, not the Joker mask, but it's close, same color scheme. What? She should be disemboweled, arm feeding you during the show. Disembodied, arm feed. I mean, I could use that. But unlike all the turds on the interweb, I ain't gonna shit on people because they like WWE or they don't like WWE. You can like whatever you want. This is America. It's not my part to judge. And you know what? It's not your part to judge either. I say if you like professional wrestling, enjoy it. I don't give a fuck what brand it is. And I say if you don't like professional wrestling, you don't gotta enjoy it. Don't shit on people that do. Fair enough. That's the way we should look at everything. You don't like hunting and fishing? Cool. Don't participate. You do like hunting and fishing? People that don't shouldn't interfere with that either. Be Americans. Let everybody have free will and enjoy themselves. And so do I. That's just my we get to, as you well know, you go to all the shows. I've been slacking. You're watching Dark Side of the Ring, Jennifer? Yeah, I got to get caught up. New season of that's up, right? Some of these are very disturbing. I every morning, because the luchador, unlike Triple H and a lot of these other poors out there, he's got a motherfucking day job that he puts in 40 plus hours a week at. So this is not a joke. The American Luchador, this is what a lot of you guys out there should do. And this is not a gouging anybody. This is just, there's free education out there because you didn't take advantage of it in school. You can go on the interwebs out there, and instead of driving around your car listening to God knows what, because I love music, as we all know. Anybody that actually knows me knows that I'm like a music nut. Listen to some History Channel stuff, you'd be all right. So that's been my routine into work every morning, 5 days a week. And then once I get into the shop, get everything opened up, I finish like the last 15, 20 minutes of it, while I'm there at the shop. I put it on in my office, and I go about my day, coffee and getting things ready, turning on all the lights, etc. and so on. Doing luchador type things. Educate yourselves. Learn from history, boys and girls. And just because it ain't the thing for you, don't make it a bad thing. This is something a lot of people cannot take into consideration. It's gonna blow everybody's minds if you're ready for this. Just tell me when you're all ready. I'm gonna explain two things to you. Here's the two things I'm gonna explain. Thank you, Jennifer. Here's the two things I'm gonna explain to you. Nobody really gives a fuck about your opinion. That is number one and foremost. Number two, and just as important, you're probably wrong. If you're following along with the masses, don't matter left, right, north or south, whatever, if you're uneducated about whatever you're arguing about, shut the fuck up. Don't argue about it. Enlighten yourself, boys and girls. You can take other people's opinions. Like I give my opinion of food. I give my opinion of other products. I'm a very opinionated person. I don't know why anybody cares about my opinion. But you don't take my opinion as gospel the same way I'm not going to take your opinion. Because contrary to what you believe, I'm going to be honest with you. If I know you, you're probably not, well versed in geopolitical science and what's going off in the rest of the world. You know everything because you've seen it on the interwebs. I don't know what that emoji is, Joe. Is that a mind blown? I miss watching GCW since Thriller did AIW dirty. I'm boycotting them. But you know what I mean, Joe. Everybody thinks that their opinion is the most valuable thing in the world. You know what the most valuable thing in the world is? An educated opinion. If you go strictly with your feelings, or your feelings at the moment, it's probably not good. I try not to get political on this show. I like to talk about food and wrestling and toys. Well, you know what? Trey Parker and what's his name? Stone. I can't remember his first name. I know it's Trey Parker and what is Stone's first name? I can't remember. Pretty intelligent guys. They don't lean Matt. There you go, Matt Stone. They don't lean all the way left, and they sure as hell don't lean all the way right. They put things out there, and I know it's in a cartoon form, and that's probably to try to get the masses to accept it. I've never overreacted ever. Oh, I don't know about that, Mr. Hutchinson. I've overreacted a lot. I let my feelings get involved in a lot of things. There's certain things that my feelings are 110% right about, and you're not going to change my mind. Being proud to be an American. Being proud of Israel. Professional wrestling. Hot dogs and chicken wings. Meet people where they are always keep learning. That's one of them things. You know, I've been on this earth since 1776, and I still every day try to learn something new. Drives Mrs. Luchador crazy. Not a joke, you can ask her. Today I actually played music as we were driving up to and about. Butters, as opposed to my usual something from the History Channel playing. You know, if you don't know how things actually went down and how they work, and if your world experience is based, and I'm not shitting on anybody, if your world experience is based on 35, 40 years in Northeast Ohio, I mean, you know, I don't want to hear you went on vacation one time to the Dominican Republic. But if you don't have real world experience in other countries, other parts of this country, you don't understand how things work. Because things that fly here and, whoa, am I still on, guys? I just swiped across my, oh, it looks like I'm still on. Sorry, I just swiped across the Smart Track mouse on my MacBook and everything went black. I opened up Safari. What's up, Jets? You're back. Jets, shoot me a message on Facebook. Thank you. Got a couple questions for you. Still being the wise scholar. No, I tried to. Did Butters get some Detroit Wing Company? You know what? I'm about to go downstairs. I'm about to find out. Mrs. Luchador is right below. No, actually. Yeah, below me that way. The living room's that way in the house downstairs. Yeah, I'm above what is the dining room at our house. And behind me is the main toy room, which is above the kitchen. And boys and girls, I still ain't got this fucking room cleaned out. I can't wait to do a show from in that room when I have all this out of here, into there, all the excess gone. It's coming. Before the end of the summer, it's coming. I slowly move things, like about half my luchador mask are now in there. I mean, I still have in here a Patriot, Ultimate Dragon, Bill Maracas, another Ultimate Dragon. Jesus, I got a lot of Ultimate Dragons. And then Captain Howdy and Kane. But all the rest of them's in there. You shared what did Butters think of those tenders? She needs to write a review for Jets taking. Aaron Rodgers back. I'm worried he's going to join my Steelers. You know what sucks is that the American Luchador no longer likes sports ball. American Luchador was the biggest Cleveland Browns fan, and not only was I a Cleveland Browns fan, I was a diehard fan. But all at the same time, when my brownies were eliminated, I'm going to have a little more of this cookie. Matt, did you eat your goddamn cookie? These are great. Jesus, man. I don't know what the fuck you guys do to these cookies. You put crack in them? But now, the American Luchador don't even replica belt, newest by era. Let me finish my other thought. About half lit. I've had a drink tonight too, boys and girls. Kraken and Coke. Well, Kraken and Orange Cream Zero Coca-Cola. No, I'm not paid by Coca-Cola, but I do love their products. This replica belt I have is the SummerSlam Cleveland title belt. That replica WWE Championship. Garage beer for you tonight? Nice, Joe. I can't wait to have a garage. We're going to have garage beer. My show would actually be better from a garage with a bunch of power tools and shit set behind me. That would be more fitting. It is a nice night. It is actually, we don't have any AC on yet. Don't even try it, Mrs. Luchador. But it is rather muggy here in the studio. I don't have any windows open. State of the Luchador address. The Luchador is about to start building the deck outside. That should interest Chris and, well, Joe, Mrs. Joe, and Matt Higgins. You know it's nice outside when the gunshots have started already. American stuff. Oh, dude, I got to show. Maybe I'll just do a video with it tomorrow. My dude Kyle, I'm sorry. I don't know if Kyle's in here. That might have been Kyle earlier from North Homestead. Who was that from North Homestead? If you're still in here, let me know who you actually are. You can send me a message. Or you can send it in here if you don't want to be anonymous. My dude Kyle got me a set of Luchador coasters. Kyle's my dude. Works with me. He shows up with them. He had sold his old house. They'd moved into the new house, and he'd found them. And he's like, I'm not making fun of you, Kyle, if you're watching, but this is Kyle's voice. She's like, I got these Luchador coasters. I bought them years ago, and I don't even know why I bought them, and now I know why I bought them. I bought them because I'd eventually meet the American Luchador, and he gave them to me. They're pretty fucking cool. I think they're downstairs. I don't know where the fuck. I told him, because he's asked me numerous times since he gave them to me fucking a month ago. He's like, you open those yet? I'm like, no, I'm going to do it on the show. But I ain't done a show in a month. I just do them old TikTok videos. Out there eating food and whatnot. What have we learned today, boys and girls? We learned that here's the things we've learned today. That it's, here comes Mrs. Luchador. Oh shit, she knew where the coasters were. Well, Kyle, if you're still in here, you message me on Instagram, I'll check it out. I got a couple questions for you, Jets. Thank you. My boy Kyle Warner. Wooden coasters. At one time, he paid $20 for these. These wooden coasters are handmade in Cleveland. The top surface is clear coated. This is set number 1, so I'm assuming they had different ones. So we're going to open them. Oh, they're made in Cleveland. The Foundry. Woodprints Foundry. So they got different stamps on the back of them, even though they're in the same bag. Yeah, Santo? Yeah. So this one has this Cleveland stamp on it. Made in Cleveland. Santo again. That's Santo. It has this back. It's a set of 4. Thank you once again, Kyle Warner. You got this Santo, right? And it has that stamp on the back, Foundry, made in Cleveland. Well, 3 of the 4 of them have this style stamp. And then this one, I don't know if that would be the newer stamp or the original stamp, maybe, the Foundry, Cleveland. And then the other one, here's probably my favorite. Santo and the Mozo de Serra. And so, it's El Santo, Frankenstein's monster, and the goddamn Wolfman. What? Once again, thank you, Kyle. I guess now I can find them online. If you guys want some more, you can find them. Wood prints, handmade in Cleveland, Foundry. So maybe they're on, I don't know, he bought them at a show or something he was at. Oh, I just dropped, oh, okay, well, that's cool. But I thought they were really cool. I'm the worst at this. Product placement's not a thing with me. The Space Santo, I have that on DVD here somewhere. Believe it or not, I have that one. I have like 4 of them. I've seen online El Melso de Serra. I would love to have that one on DVD. But I watched this one night, about 3 o'clock in the morning. I was bored out of my mind. So I just typed in El Santo and away I went, boys and girls. But El Santo, for those who don't know, was a great Mexican luchador. This guy would go on tour in Japan, all over the world, America, Canada, of course, his home country of Mexico. To my knowledge, I have tried for years. I have never found a picture of this motherfucker without his mask. So if one of you assholes has one, I don't want to see it. Local products are always the best, made in America. America. But yeah, his Japanese tour in 73 or 74. It doesn't exist. I've looked. They tried so hard in Japan, dude, to get this motherfucker. Like this is not a joke. It's not a work. These Japanese fucking reporters were coming into this motherfucker's hotel room when he was showering. You know what he's doing? He's like the American luchador. He's wearing his goddamn mask in the shower. It's crazy. You know, you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. But from my research, that part of it was not a work. These reporters were legit trying to catch this motherfucker without his mask. Fucking epic. Like when he come in through customs, everything, they went in the back room, obviously to match up his passport, etc., and so on. Well, 110%, no cameras, no this, no that, no nothing. Kayfabe. Yeah, I knew he was buried wearing it. He did it once for a talk show after he retired, but it might be lost media now. Yeah, I never found it. I looked a few years ago. I was on that mission for like 3 nights in a row after work. I'm like, I gotta find a picture of him, and I never did. Thank you again, Kyle Warner. I have went 52 minutes, which is 22 minutes over my contract time. I'm required to give 30 minutes every month of a live per my contract. I prefer doing a little short videos that I can just post at 3 o'clock in the morning. Speaking of which, I'm going to plug them one more time just because. Detroit Wing Company. Go check them out. No joke. I had to remove and edit my video from the TikTok because I realized I left a 0 on their fucking address because I'm a goddamn mongoloid. Long form is better. Detroit Wing Company did not pay me for anything. I refuse to take things for free. If I buy something and you want to give me something on top of what I've already purchased, I am more than happy with that. Because I will be 110% honest. Because if your food is garbage, I mean, I'm not going to shit on somebody, especially a small company or something local, unless everything I order from them is stone cold garbage, and then I'll be like, But if one of the 3 things is like cold or burnt or whatever, I'm a very forgiving guy. A lot of you guys have been out with me to eat, on a personal level. And I'm very patient with wait staff and everything because, they're doing a job. And please don't treat them like shit. Please give them a couple bucks. Don't be an asshole. They should sponsor the show and have food delivered during the show. They don't have to do that. I'll plug them for free because it's good. Route 58 in Lorraine by Meyer. Yes, sir. That's the one, Chris. You better run over there. How far away from your house is that? Within 10 minutes, no? Aren't you we were at Super K. Well, I still call it Super Kmart. You're pretty close to there. I'm almost 100%. You're on that side of Lorraine, no? It's been a while since I've been to your house, too. It's been a while since I've seen you, little fella. The American Luchador's starting to miss you. I got a special itch somewhere just for you to scratch. Speaking of which, how's the foot before we get off here? 10 minutes. That's what I thought. I knew it was near your place. I didn't even think about, dude, because I'm a horrible friend. I didn't even think about texting you. Not because I didn't think about you. I just, it started raining out there and we're like leaving. the original plan, Bob was going to meet us out there as well, and I was going to text you around 11 as we were 11:15 as we were packing up, but we started packing up about 10:30 because it started raining. Because Bob was going to meet us there. The plan was 12:30. But we got there a little early. I'm glad for it. It survived the AEW last night. Oh, you were there? God damn it. You and Joe especially, you both have my goddamn, the American Luchador hotline. Joe at least texts me. My boy Chris, he never texts me or nothing. I got to reach out to him. I'm feeling unloved here, boys and girls. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not even mad. Speaking of which, did you make it to the Thunder Rosa show? Or the Thunder Rosa signing? General Mission. You know how I feel about General Mission. That's where the poor said, Chris, I can't have that. I know, Joe, and I try to keep in touch with you, man. It does get busy. Like I've reached out to Chris quite a few times, and he's reached out to me. You, Joe, you live 10 minutes from me. Chris lives 35 minutes from me. So I reach out to you a bit more than I do Chris. Not because I like you more than Chris before you guys start wanting to fight with each other. It's just, we're in the same part of town, blah, blah, blah. I did first in line. There you go. That's good, man. Yeah, I missed that one. There was just too much going off. Like work's been crazy. I can't sit back and collect the government check like the poors. Ain't nobody bringing me EBT and food snap cards and I don't know what else. Getting cream corn delivered from Walmart. Things of that nature. Don't got free medical. The missus pays a lot into it. We don't get anything for free. We pay a lot of bills here. I mean, somehow or another, we'd like to get that $10 a month interweb. Hey, speaking of which, before I do seriously get off here, anybody that's on here that has Spectrum, you need to call them because we got rid of cable about 2 years ago now. So I was paying $128 a month for the highest speed that Spectrum offers and internet. I've been a member of the poors. Good night, Jennifer. Yeah, I'm way over budget. Somebody's gonna get billed for this. Oh, you were there too, Joe? I missed it. Anyways, anybody here locally that has Spectrum internet, you need to call them and tell them to lower your internet bill if that's all you have. And even if you have cable and everything else with you, need to renegotiate it because I now get the interweb from them, including tax and everything, for $77 a month. I called these motherfuckers a couple weeks ago at Walmart. The girl at work, they're always trying to hawk shit to you. Hey, what phone service do you have? Hey, what internet do you have? And I told her, and she goes, like, what do you pay? I go, I don't know. It's Spectrum, $128 a month. She's like, you only have internet? You don't have a home phone? You don't have cable? I'm like, no. And she looked it up. She goes, gave me a number, the retention number, and said, call them and tell them you ain't paying no more than, $78 or whatever it is. That's what you should be paying. They're overcharging you by $50 a month. So, and they lowered it. Good night, Wiki Bobby. Unpleasant dreams. All right, I'm getting off here. We are a minute. I have Breezeline and pay $55 for 1 gigabyte a second. Yeah, I'm on the 1 gig, but now mine's less than $80, including tax. I don't know if Breezeline's available here. I want to thank everybody that tuned in. And go get you some Detroit Wing Company wings. Go get you some goddamn Glizzy's hot dogs. They're local. Rudy and them out there just killing it, baby. I'll post up a video later of the bacon on cheese on bacon with cooked onions. I don't know, man. For the most part, Spectrum's all right. They just have to replace my main line once a year, so I'm not going to shit on them. And AT&T Fios is not available in my neighborhood as of yet, because as soon as it is, sayonara, bitches. Konnichiwa, bitches. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm not sure why any of you do. Go check out my Tiki Tack my Instagram. What else I got? Facebook, 4chan, MySpace. Go check out my MySpace. Thank you guys. You have a good night. And remember, be Americans.